How's it going, everyone? So I just got off work. I was working with a psychiatrist today, super awesome guy. And now I'm gonna go home and pack because tomorrow I have to fly to Oregon. I think it's Lebanon, Oregon, for a DO school interview with Western University. Pretty exciting. Haven't interviewed at a DO school yet, so that'll be pretty cool. I don't really have a preference for MD versus DO. This will be a good experience to see kind of what they're all about. I work with a lot of DOs in the ER, and the psychiatrist I just worked with is a DO. So it should be pretty cool. Pretty excited. Never been to Oregon before. Anyways, I'm gonna go home and pack, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. So we ended up at a Daniel Caesar concert instead of packing to go to Oregon. But as soon as this is done, then I will pack to go.
He's not gonna get anything done.
I'm not gonna get anything done.
There's too much alcohol.
Alright. This is our buddy Eddie. He got the tickets. He's an EMT. Say hi.
Hi.
And this is Victor. He's a computer scientist.
Correct.
He hates when we talk about medical stuff.
Eddie, what did you think of Daniel Caesar?
It was a really good show.
I didn't catch a thumbs up because it's only two. What? I also thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty spicy.
I sang my heart out. I felt like I was on like American Idol.
Okay, so I ended up not packing last night because I went to that concert, but now I'm gonna pack for sure because I have to be at the airport in like an hour and a half. My driver should be here soon. I don't really know where he is. Oh, wait, I think this is...
No time to explain, get in!
Oh, hey Tyler, how's it going? Alright, so this is my roommate Tyler. He's giving me a ride to the airport today. Bye, Tyler!
Bye.
Alright, I'm at the airport now. I'm gonna go find my gate, but I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I land in Oregon. Okay, so I just landed in Oregon. I have to go get my luggage and get an Uber to my hotel, which is literally like an hour drive from this airport, which is ridiculous, but gotta do what you gotta do. This is what we gotta do to get into medical school, so you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, let's go find that luggage. Just got to this room, and it's actually pretty sweet. But check this out. I have a jacuzzi in the living room. Apparently all this hotel had left was the King Spa suite, but luckily I got a pretty big discount on it because the university has like do with the school, which that is my advice from this experience is if you guys have to go out of state for an interview, ask the school if they have any partnerships with any of the local hotels. Because if they do, you will save a lot of money. I'm pretty sure on this room I'm saving like $300 because it got like a 51% discount on my rate. So it's pretty good. And I have a jacuzzi. So it's about 11:30 p.m. I have to be up at, I think 6 o'clock for me to shower and get my suit and everything. I have to be at the school at 7:50. And it's about a 20-minute drive. So not a whole lot of time to sleep. I'm probably gonna hit the hay. I looked into what the school is doing. So the interview is actually a combination of the multiple mini interview and traditional. So I think it's 2 multiple mini interview stations, which are 4.5 minutes apiece, which is pretty easy compared to my last interview. The last interview I did was 9 MMI stations at 7 minutes apiece. So this should feel so much easier. And then after that, we're gonna do a traditional interview. So that's gonna be a 30-minute session with like 2 faculty or a physician. I think the email actually said it could be between 2 and 5 people in the interview with you. But before all that, about 8 o'clock in the morning, they're gonna do a presentation. They're gonna do kind of like the normal orientation kind of stuff. They'll kind of take us on a tour of the school. We'll meet faculty, we'll meet some students, get tours of different places, learn about their curriculum, their mission statement, their goals. So it should be pretty fun. I'm not really too nervous. Luckily, like I said, my last interview was an MMI, and then my next interview, which is in about 2 weeks, is all traditional. So it's kind of cool. This is kind of like the hybrid of those two, and it's going to help prepare me for the next interview. But tomorrow, after the interview, I'll kind of talk a little bit more about how it went. I'm pretty excited. Should be pretty fun. But anyway, I should probably get some sleep right now since I only have about 6 hours. So I will update you guys tomorrow on how it goes. Okay, so it's super early in the morning. I did not get much sleep last night. I just couldn't fall asleep, but it's okay. There should be coffee downstairs. My one regret is definitely not getting an earlier flight or flying in like a day earlier because I just feel like I've been nonstop. Luckily, there's breakfast downstairs. I should be good on time. I just gotta put my suit on and then head downstairs, call an Uber after I eat, and I should be good. So anyways, let's go get dressed and get some food. This is my new friend.
What's up with it?
And then these guys up front.
What's up?
What's up?
Deuces. So these guys just found me at a hotel. Pretty much my tie looked really bad, so they helped me out.
Yeah, speaking of
Yeah,
which.
all right. So they were nice enough to offer me a ride to the university, which is pretty awesome. This guy's doing physical therapy, so good luck to him on his interviews.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so the interview's about to start. I'm gonna stop filming at this point, but I'll let you guys know how it goes afterwards. All right, my boy Austin and I just finished our interview here at Western U. How do you feel?
Mahalo.
Mahalo? All right, yeah. I think we're all kind of just chilling. I think it's like a whole different feeling just getting out of it. Being done, the nerves all go away. You feel way better than you think you're gonna feel.
How'd it go?
What's up, guys? Good luck. Thank you for the ride. Bye. So I just got back from the interview. It was actually pretty pleasant. Everyone was super nice. There was a lot of really smart applicants there. I really enjoyed it. It was pretty nice. It's definitely different than back home in Vegas. This town has a population of like 16,000 people. And so when you're applying to schools and you're interviewing, that's definitely something you want to look into. Like, are you okay with living in certain areas and certain population sizes? All in all, I had a really good experience. The interview style was 2 4.5-minute multiple mini interview questions and then a half an hour traditional interview. I had a good time, and I'm just happy to be here, and you know, getting an interview is awesome enough, and that's kind of all I really could have hoped for when I first started this journey. So we'll see how it goes. Apparently this school lets you know in 4 weeks. So my last interview was like 4 months. So I kind of had this different idea of how long it takes, but I guess I'll know by the end of September if this school accepts me, rejects me, or puts me on their alternate list. That's pretty exciting. I mean, it's kind of nerve-wracking, but it's pretty exciting. Huge thank you to Austin, Parker, and Sierra for giving me that ride today and back. You guys did not have to do that, but you guys gave me a ride. And you know what? That is just the epitome of strangers or friends you haven't met yet, because, you know, I didn't know them, but they didn't know me, but they were like, hey, catch a ride with us? And I'm like, yeah. You should just be nice to everyone. You should talk to everyone you see, because you really never know who's going to turn out to be an awesome person and help you out, because I'd definitely be down a lot of money and probably would have been late to my interview had they not shown up. So it was pretty awesome. My flight's at 6 a.m. tomorrow. The airport's an hour away, which means I have to leave here probably around 3:30 just to be comfortable. So that's pretty early. I think there's a better chance of me staying up late than there is of me going to bed and trying to wake up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to relax a little bit today, probably take a nap at some point, and then wake up, and then maybe just stay awake through the night, and then go to my flight. I don't have work tomorrow when I'm back in Vegas, so I don't really have to worry about, you know, not getting enough sleep. So it should be pretty chill. Enough. I'm just stoked to get this part out of the way. I'm done. That was my interview's done. School was enjoyable and made some cool friends. So can't really complain. That's really what this process is about. You gotta enjoy the little things. Applying to med school it's such a stressful process that you really need to enjoy the fun times, like meeting new people, getting the interviews in the first place, getting to travel to places you've never been. You got to take the wins when you can get them. So I'm taking them right now. I'm having a pretty good time. But that's really all I have to say about the interview. It was pleasant, it was fun, lots of cool people. Oh, another thing is this town is so outdoorsy. Like, there's only like 16,000 people in this town, and there's nothing to do here besides do outdoorsy things. They like hiking, snow sports, running, all that kind of stuff. And I would love to go to a school that prioritizes stuff like that, or that has other students that are involved, because that can keep you like physically active during school. And I personally love hiking, I like snowboarding, so that's all stuff that I'm interested in. And so those are other things you want to keep in mind when you guys are interviewing for schools, is like, how will their interests outside of the school line up with what you want to do? That's really all I have to say. I'll probably film a couple things when I'm on my way out of Oregon, but for now, I'm just gonna go and relax. Okay, so I just woke up. It's been like 6 hours. Apparently I was extremely tired, so that's kind of good. The plan is to stay up all night until like 3:30 when I have to get an Uber to go to the airport. I'm a little bit nervous because there's like no Ubers out here, because it's such a small town and such a small area, and you know, the Ubers that are out here are extremely expensive, so I guess I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get to it. I don't really know what I would do otherwise, but the plan for now is just to stay up all night, sit in my my king spa that's conveniently in the living room for whatever reason, and find some food, find some coffee. I know that the breakfast place downstairs, apparently they've got coffee all day, so I'm gonna go get some of that and then see what kind of food places are around here. So yeah, let's go get some coffee. And now we have a jacuzzi. And this is how kings live. Oh no, not the coffee. I left it all the way over there. So it's 2:30 in the morning. I've been up all night pretty much, just kind of, you know, on YouTube and watching Star Wars. They actually have pretty good movies here. I'm getting a little bit neurotic about getting an Uber because it's like a population of like 20,000 here, and so I feel like it's gonna be really hard to get an Uber, or if I do get an Uber, it's gonna be super far away. So I think I'm just gonna go call the Uber now and head over to the airport. I'd rather be there early than late. I feel like it's always better to have too much time than not enough. So alright, so I got an Uber. It's like an $80 Uber because of how far away the airport is and how little availability there is for them. But I think I'm just gonna close out this vlog. I mean, I'm heading back to Vegas now, so pretty much done with this whole interview weekend. But I guess my biggest takeaways from this experience are that strangers are just friends you haven't met yet. Shout out to the squad who gave me a ride to the interview. Super nice of you guys, and I will definitely be paying that forward to someone at some point. So yeah, just be a good person, be helpful to others. You never know when you're gonna need it back one day. It was a cool experience. I'll probably do a video soon about MMIs, just because I've done a few of them now and I feel pretty well prepared for them. So I'll kind of do a video talking about how I prepared for it. Besides that, I don't really have too much else to say. It was a pretty good weekend, really good experience. Thoroughly enjoyed it. My next interview is just in a couple weeks back home in Vegas, which is pretty cool. If you guys have questions about my interview experience or kind of anything regarding the application process, be sure to comment below, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. You guys can DM me there as well. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.